Been a while since I reviewed anything from Star Wars, so let's look at the B-Wing fighter from Return of the Jedi, 1984 release, with General Akbar for scale. I didn't have a B-Wing when I was a kid. Honestly, I have vague memories of being a little just confused by its design. Intrigued, but confused. But as an adult, that confusion has kind of changed to just kind of admiration for its design, for its being very, very unconventional and just unique. It's a big vehicle. There's a switch under here that retracts the landing gear, as well as this panel here, which is part of the landing gear as well. On the back, you have these 4 engines, and if you turn the upper right one, well, when you're holding it like this, it lifts up the wings on either side. And of course, the coolest aspect of this vehicle is that there's no wrong way to sort of whoosh it around the house, because the cockpit is on a gyroscope, so it's kind of gravity operated. Well, it should move a little better than that, but let's see if Akbar will help it function a little bit better. Nope, Akbar actually made it worse, so I took him back out, but you can see it a little bit. Whatever way you hold the ship, the cockpit is supposed to sort of orient itself correctly. And I'm realizing now that my B-Wing needs a little work. Nonetheless, you can imagine how cool it would be to have this as a kid, flying it around in any which way you want, and it never being wrong. It's close-up shot. The other cool thing about the B-Wing, which kind of goes without saying, is that it's a very, very good example of what makes the aesthetic of the original Star Wars films so memorable. There's industry, everything looks a little crude, but also elegant, in its own way. And with or without this working properly, it's an awesome addition to a vintage Star Wars collection. Sorry, forgot to mention, 2 batteries go in there, and when you push this button, it makes like laser sounds. I hate lights and sounds features, so I'm glad mine doesn't work.